Hey guys, welcome back to the Dur and Dur show, or better known as
The Double D's. Yeah.
So we're back
Back again.
again here, another show.
I know.
Trying to get more shows back to back, a little bit more, couple shows a week.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we start doing better.
Yeah. I see you did your hair.
I didn't do my hair. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that.
Yeah. So we have a show, kind of a mixed things that we wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Some of them a little depressing, others a little bit more comedy. Ruby Frank.
We're
jumping into it. Touchy subject.
Yes. You guys. No, we'll go down to it. Granted, I don't know about 100%, but everything. But I do know something.
Yeah. Sounds like a shitty person.
Yes.
And
very bad. Okay, so
yeah.
Why don't you just get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So
let's watch our wording.
Ruby Frank is a mom that has good money. So first things first, she's a bad mom. All right. Terrible mom.
Horrific.
Terrible mom. If you guys do not know, she's pretty much right now being prosecuted for child abuse. Pretty much.
Harsh.
Yeah. Child abuse.
Not like she spanked her kids once. It was
like literally abused these kids. Kind of torture. Yeah, starving and everything. So I don't know full on details, but I do know for a fact. So apparently what happened was, how she got caught, really, was the fact that one of her kids, got away. Escaped, essentially. Escaped and went to the neighbors.
Right.
And asked to go to police. Now, of course, the neighbors asking questions, Kid was seen with tape around his legs and arms, and also
malnutrition.
Yes, was starving.
You're right. So on this camera, it's on a ring video camera, yes. Right? You guys could find it on YouTube yourself. If the child going to the neighbor to find him.
Just search up Ruby Frank. You'll know some stuff.
And you can see the malnutrition on the legs because obviously they block the face.
Yes,
but the legs on this little boy look so skinny. It's like bones. Well, go on.
Looks really bad.
Yeah,
so cops eventually come by. They come in. I don't think the first girl was the mom. I think that might have been the therapist.
I think that was the therapist. I think that was the therapist's home. Now that you
yeah.
Because the therapist was in on it.
So there was a woman, that came out first that we assume is not the mom.
Yeah, we're assuming that's the therapist.
Yeah. Already had the attorney. I think she kind of was like, some things are going down. She went out. Cops went in looking for the kids going on. Found one kid. I don't know about the other ones. Like I said, you can also just look for more detailed things going on.
Right.
But I'm just giving you, what's going on. Is they found a girl locked in, I believe, the closet. Was it a closet? Closet of some sort.
The shaved.
With the shaved head. This kid looked so scared. This kid did not want to go with the police.
And didn't want to speak.
Did not want to speak. They was asking her questions of what was going on, like what was happening with her, what she wanted to do. She was just sitting down quiet, not even trying to go near them, not even saying a single word, nothing. Not until, of course, a female came over, talked, got her comfortable, and was I believe the only thing she said was she was hungry. That's the only thing she said, and she was nervous. She was nervous, and she said she was hungry. So, that already says a lot when a kid is saying nervous and she's hungry.
Right. And I did like that the cops were a little bit aggressive pulling the woman out of her home.
Yeah.
I know majority of us are like, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
But listen, when there's children involved, I want to see some crazy shit happen to that person.
Yeah.
I want to see them dragged out, pulled by their hair. I want to see them.
They didn't go that extreme.
They
did grab her, and you could see they gave a pretty good grab
and pulled her out.
And said, "We're going in."
because she's like, you don't have a warrant to search my house, sort of deal, and they weren't having it.
They weren't having it.
They didn't give a shit.
You know what? Just move out of the way. Pulled it out of the way and did it.
And I like seeing that.
That was funny. That was great, especially because the girl was being a Karen, was like, "You guys don't have a warrant." You know, it was like...
and what's unfortunate is the state that they're in. I could have swore I saw Utah. I could be wrong.
Could be. I don't know, honestly.
We really don't know.
The state,
but
I forgot.
You cannot serve more than 30 years, from what I'm hearing, in that state for the crime that they committed.
Yes,
that's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Because
I think personally,
you know, I'd like to see that these women tortured for the rest of their lives.
It was very because so we're gonna get down even more to the nitty gritty because that's not the end of it.
No,
you know, so we are getting ahead of ourselves.
There were more children.
A lot more children.
We just didn't see. We just saw a couple.
We only saw 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's more, of course, if you want to search up more.
It is heartbreaking to hear and see.
There was they went to the safe room, pretty much like a small apartment. That's how much money she had. She was very well off. She had a safe room. What they found in the safe room were cuffs, rope, tape, and they also found
cayenne pepper and honey.
Yes, that's what it was.
So they think they stuck this cayenne pepper and honey in the wounds of the children, and cayenne pepper is not very forgiving. It's very harsh, and it obviously doesn't belong in wounds. So it tells me with that honey, you're sticking it together so it stays in place. I don't think that's meant for healing wounds. I think that's meant for pain. And I hope these women suffer for the rest of their lives for this. They found gauze and things for healing wounds.
Yeah,
and
medical records.
Medical records and medical things to kind of fix the children so they can fix them at home so they wouldn't get caught. And redo these wounds over and over and over. Right?
Yes.
So these were some sick bitches. And hopefully they get what's coming to them.
Hopefully, because they even found a diary.
Yeah,
that she kept a log of what happened every day.
The bitch kept a diary of torturing her children. And literally things that certain times, days, comments they made, but you're keeping detailed on torturing your children.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. To the point where they were doing wasits. One of the kids did not want to do wasits, was sick of it. Next day, she told that kid, "You're gonna sit outside. You're gonna sleep outside. You're gonna pretty much live outside, probably for the whole day.
Right.
You're only gonna come in for the bathroom and for the shower, and that's it." So logs were pretty detailed.
Pretty detailed.
They were pretty detailed.
So death would be too easy for these bitches. Hopefully they get tortured for the rest of their lives. Hopefully when they go to prison for those 30 years, which they deserve more still, but they'll probably be dead in there. Hopefully they get worse shit coming to them.
Yes, because that was very sad.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
So you guys want to now? I would say that if you know you cannot handle it, do not, because you do.
Sad.
It's very sad. It's to learn what happened. She even had the diary as up to one was like sick of work, was like tired and didn't want to work. And she shaved off her head and even had that in the diary. Also had that one of the kids seemed like he was trying to have a chance to escape. And she saw that and she wrote it in the diary saying that he was slithering around, always finding an opportunity of something.
Almost describing him though as like a snake.
Yeah, as a snake trying to leave.
She's the bitch.
Yes.
And he's the snake for trying to escape her bitchy hands.
Yes. So it was bad.
Sorry.
It was really bad.
Oh, man.
I'd have to agree.
Just off yourself off. Stop hurting the kids, man.
Because now, so if you do not have a strong stomach or if you really don't like looking at that stuff, do not look at it. It really goes bad.
It's really disturbing.
Yes. as when you learn as stuff she had, stuff she was holding, medical records, everything, which is honestly in depth to the point where she had medical records, so that way she can torture them, heal them, and then torture them again, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it gets real bad.
Yeah.
Now, like what you are thinking, who was the father?
Yeah.
No one knows. No one knows where the father was.
Where was Daddy at?
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Well, what I do know,
he's
I
trying
don't
to get
know
custody.
if he has it. It's he's trying to get custody right now. Now, I don't know what the father's doing. I don't know what he does. I don't know if he's a good father or not. But I know he's trying to get custody right now because I think the state has him right now.
The state has him right now. He's trying to get custody. Now, I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt, right?
Yes.
But it's kind of hard to get a benefit of the doubt when kids have already been tortured.
Yes. It gets tough.
It gets tough, and where were you at? Now,
where were you?
Keep in mind, she did have the therapist who had a very rich lifestyle. You could tell by her front door. Yep. Her front door was probably an 8040, which is a huge door. It's not your standard door. I used to hang doors for a living on construction. That's not a standard door. That's a huge door. It was an extremely fancy door, and her house looked like it was a mini mansion. Right, knowing she had safe rooms and all this, that's extra money that normal people don't have.
No.
And so it could tell me that she had her own lawyer, and I don't know if these two had a relationship or that was her friend, between Ruby and her therapist that were in on this action. But maybe the father didn't have enough money to fight to lawyer up the way this therapist could lawyer up. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because it's a little weird that he wasn't involved or he was completely kicked out. I did look him up, and it did see 6 children in total. I don't know. I only saw 2 of them. But I don't know if there were 6 children in total, but that's what it said when I looked it up. But
like we said, we did light research.
Nothing crazy.
Things. It wasn't crazy. So if you guys really want to... It's been out for a minute, so some of you guys may know. But those of you who do not know, check it out. See what's up. Pretty sad time. Yeah,
there's just a lot of crazy shit with poor kids happening to them.
There. Yeah.
So I hope the kids are okay.
Hopefully.
Mentally, it's gonna be a struggle for them. Physically, I know they'll probably come back, but mentally, it's gonna be the long game that I gotta hope they're able to move past and have normal lives.
Yeah, that'll be rough for them.
And trust. They're gonna have a hard time trusting.
Yes.
Gonna be hell.
100%.
And God, no child deserves this. If you guys ever hear of anything, report it. Things like that.
Of course.
You know, and if any children are having a harsh times out there, you know, give them some help.
Yeah.
I know it's hard out there. Another news. We're gonna get past that. That was pretty rough. We got into that one. Hit hard. Other news, Boeing.
Second whistleblower found dead. Not too long ago.
The first one whistleblower was found dead. What you said, shot?
He was shot. Shot in the head.
For Boeing.
They said it was suicide.
So they're finding a lot of things going on with Boeing, that their parts and their planes are not up to par. There's a lot of ways how they're fixing things, like one of the whistleblowers that, remember, he was like an engineer, if I remember correctly.
Which one? The one that got shot?
The first, I think it was the first one.
I don't. He was a quality inspector.
Okay.
High up.
They found them jumping on plane parts to get them in their right spec of area where they need to be when they're assembling the plane together. Sometimes they need a little bit of adjusting, but instead of doing what they were supposed to do, they found people literally jumping on the part of the plane to try to get adjusted. They found them using materials that they shouldn't be using, maybe expired material as well that they shouldn't be using. And they also find that these planes are, falling apart in the sky. So
one of the doors fell off.
Yeah.
Popped out.
Right, popped out. So
find out also that for some of the lube parts, they're using dish soap. You hear about that?
But these are the prices you're gonna pay, right? So now they're under investigation.
Yes, hardcore investigation.
Hardcore. First whistleblower came out. Dead.
Now let
Shot.
me. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you know this too, Der. First whistleblower died the day before his court case was coming up. The day before. He was dead.
You know what they did.
Also found that he was in a parking lot in front of his apartment, or no, in front of his hotel, with a gun shot in his head. In front of his
yeah. I think
hotel.
I mean, is it safe to say Boeing?
Now this was also crazy too, because this guy was fighting for years.
Oh wow.
Hardcore.
But now things were getting serious.
He was really getting into it.
Wow.
Really, for a really long time. And I think his court hearing and everything like that, what's going on, was the day before he died. No, the day after he died. So the day before his court and everything like that, he died. Found dead in the parking lot in his truck or car.
Right.
With the gunshot head.
Right. I think it's safe to say we'll call it Boeing.
Also, might I also add, is that his friends and family said that if he is found dead, it was not him. So
he let them know. I mean, yeah. Okay. Second whistleblower.
Is found dead. I don't know if it was before any court hearing or anything.
This guy they had to do work on because they made sure he was sick and died in a different way.
So he was another quality inspector. I don't know if he was as high as the other one, but I know he was definitely a quality inspector. I think that all the quality inspectors are like, man, we got we gotta talk. Quality inspector found dead. Now, thing is with him is he did not get shot. He did not get really killed in a normal way. That of a disease, I guess. Reason why I say I guess is because even the doctors themselves said that they were confused as to what was going on with him.
And did this happen before his court hearing as well?
I don't know. I don't know as much because honestly, it's pretty recent.
Right.
His death is pretty recent.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was before his court hearing, but I do know it's his whistleblower. It was a whistleblower for Boeing. I do know that this guy was a health nut. His family said he was a health nut. Now, of course, you could be 100% healthy and still die of certain things, but this is where it gets weird. It's because there was one day where he was telling his mom that he was just feeling sick and things were not going bad. It was getting hard for him to breathe. He doesn't understand what's going on. Got to the point where he went to the doctors. Doctors found out his lungs were like filled with so much stuff. And the doctors themselves even said that they don't know what was going on. They didn't even know what was going on.
Wow.
Like, they were confused as to what was happening to it.
Boeing's got some power, huh?
Yes.
Got some mafias working for them or some hitmen.
So, going very hardcore as to that.
When you whistleblow on billion-dollar companies,
the risk.
I'm not saying it's a huge risk. I mean, you're doing what's right. Nobody's telling you you're doing what's wrong. You're doing what's right, but these companies are greedy. It's money, and it's obviously easier to take somebody out than to fix the real problem.
So here's an idea that they saw. I don't know if it was just one idea that brought out, right? There was this YouTuber that said he doesn't think it's Boeing, the company, but it could be someone within Boeing, which is like a high up manager, but like high up there.
That's dealing with this issue.
Or something that was dealing with them. That was just like, I'll take matters into my own hands.
Right. Well, these guys,
we'll handle them.
These guys have,
the ones that are high up are rich.
Right. They have rich people also investing in these companies that could lose money. Right. They're investors and all that.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. That's true.
So these people are being hurt financially. Not really being hurt, but really instead of making 10 million that year, they made 5.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna live, but
yeah. But they want their money.
Yeah.
So we need to give them the money.
Yeah. So
yes.
I mean, yeah. You're doing what's right, but
So stuff happens, as you can see.
So Boeing's in trouble. Things are flying out of the sky, falling down.
Going crazy.
And
yeah, if you see something that's made by Boeing, don't go on it. I'm being honest with you. We should say, well, these are all allegations. Allegations. This isn't like foolproof, and with
Right.
you know, well, I think the dishwasher and all that was proven. I don't know. It could be allegations still. I don't know, but just in case.
Yeah, guys.
Just in case, allegations. All right, they're not proven.
Yeah, just be careful out there, guys, on those planes.
There seems to be more commercial too. I think the military are fine, but it's more the commercial.
Well, I don't know, military is fine, but we're there. We'll just leave it as that.
Leave it as that.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyways, so we're gonna move on to a lighter subject.
Yes.
Dion, tell us about some username snatching up here that we got going on.
If you guys don't know, that's so funny. So I don't know if you guys know. It's pretty recent, I think. Okay. There is this person that was trying to buy off a username off somebody.
By the way, how much were they willing to pay?
I don't know. That's what the fact was. So we'll once we'll finish it, we'll talk about that.
Okay, I want to see. I want to know how much they're willing to pay.
But
you're not allowed to sell your username.
No, you're not. Your username you cannot sell. It is I guess it's not illegal, but you can get banned from Instagram for selling.
That
your
is
username.
Crazy. Yeah, it's my username.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to buy it for $5 million. That's their dumbass fault.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
So what happened was this girl got married to a billionaire. The company name was called like Asplund Tree Company or something like that, right? And this company is pretty much a $1 billion company that deals with trees. I don't know the full specifics. You're gonna have to get in there because I cared about was the funny moments,
right?
And that was this girl asked somebody with the same name, right? Which was her name was Catherine Asplund or something like that,
right?
Asked to buy off that username. Girl said it's illegal. It's not illegal, but it can get her banned on Instagram. And of course, she doesn't want to get banned. She's like, "I'm sorry, but I can't give it to you." Girl goes on a rampage, I guess you could say. The point where she is saying, "I don't believe your name is Catherine Asplund." Like what?
I want proof.
Okay, I want proof.
She wants birth certificates.
Give me proof that is your real name.
Could you imagine someone online asking you or telling you, "I want proof that you are who you say you are"? You'd be like, "What the are you talking about?"
That's pretty much what happened. So she was adamant about getting this username. Was adamant. Which is none of your damn business. I will give me this username. To the point where she was like, you're not this girl. This is even your real name. Was even trying to make fun of her, saying like, who would use their real name as a finsta? First of all, you're trying to take that name for her.
Right.
Okay, so what's going on here? Second of all, and she doesn't want to give it to you. So why keep fighting about it?
I know, right?
Just add some numbers at the end. I don't know.
So, I mean, just the audacity. I'd like to know what the information she asked from her to prove it's her.
To prove it's her.
Like, what do you want?
She was just like, I want proof. Show me that this is your real name. Like, why? I'm so confused.
Yeah, this is my name, bitch. Back up.
Ooh, hey, why? What's going on here?
Way.
So, you guys want to know more details? Search up like Catherine Asplund. You're gonna have to learn how to spell the name.
We thought it was just kind of funny because how much did she pay?
That was the fact. She never said how much she was gonna pay. So that's where I was gonna go, and I would have been like, you know what, the girl should have done was said, okay, I'll sell it for you. Like $5 million. You know?
Yeah. Also, I'll be banned because you're gonna be banned.
She fumbled the bag. Like she could have had some good money.
Yeah.
She was asking for proof of the name.
Yeah.
That means she's winning.
Listen, I'm
get
willing.
some money off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get some money. I'm not big on those
I don't know.
social
Like,
anyways media.
I feel like she fumbled the bag. She could have gotten some good dollary dues. Could have got some good money, even for $1 million.
Oh, right.
Something.
I know I would have sold it.
Yeah.
But
like, how much you want for it?
Yeah, I would have lingered it longer. It said, if I've got to show you who I am, that's going to raise the price.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to sell to you for $5 million.
Smart. I didn't think
you're going to say,
that.
well, I need proof. I'm going to say, well, that's going to be another $2 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we could talk. Right now, that's just the number that's off the top of my head. It could go up.
Yeah, you should have done that.
You know what I mean?
Should have done that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? As much as I'm like, it's like, it's my name. Pride and all that. Privilege was like, I don't gotta show you crap or anything. I would have said, you know what? Money talks.
You know what I mean? I need that house.
Let's talk business.
I need that other house.
Yeah. Let's talk business.
Let's talk business.
What's going on here? What do you wanna give me?
Yeah. Because right now, I'm about to disgrace your name.
Yeah, like,
if you don't, now that I know you're out there and you're willing to pay, I'm about to disgrace your name. Unless you want to pay another $5.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know why. I don't know why she didn't. Cause I think even she was a small influencer. There's Catherine Asplund, whatever.
Okay.
Is a small influencer, gets to a billionaire, thinks she's all high and mighty, tries to buy a username. Now it's shown that she's not that all high and mighty. Now everybody's making fun of her.
Right.
For trying
to buy. Listen. On another note. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're running out of time here, guys. We've been here for a minute and took a good amount of your guys' time.
Yeah.
So right now I just kinda wanna throw one last thing in there.
All right.
Okay. So the other day I saw this video, and this older woman, not very attractive at all by any means. My facial expression said it all. Okay, not very attractive. Pops out her teeth. Right?
What?
Yeah, I know. But anyways, she does herself up with makeup. You could not recognize that was the person. She jumped 6 points. She was like a 1 and went up to like a 6 to a 7 when she put on makeup.
Really?
Did not tell. That it was her. Yeah. Now it's almost impossible to jump 6-7 points on a scale of 1 to 10. She did it.
Yeah.
And it was scary.
Wait. So she had no teeth?
She had no teeth, but she was able to pop. But basically, she's fooling everybody.
She was like,
what she looks like is a mess.
Was she using dentures?
Yeah.
Dentures.
She was using dentures. She popped them out. Her face was grimy.
Really?
Ugh.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, that's not the point.
That's
the point was
scary.
when she did herself up. Talk about lies and being deceitful.
Why would you?
She did makeup, right? And she did herself up. You couldn't even tell. She looked like she was in her late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah.
She looked like she was 25 after she put that makeup on.
Really?
Yeah, looked young, attractive. I was like,
that is
hell
crazy.
No. That is crazy. And you young men, be careful out there. I'm talking to you too.
I know.
You know what I mean? You just never know what's under there. Right?
Yeah.
So you be careful. Wow. I mean, these days too, you don't know.
Yeah, you gotta be scared.
Is it a real woman? I don't know. But you just gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful.
So, and then too, they've been showing filters of women without the filter and with the filter.
They have been.
Yeah. So you can kind of see, and those filters, wow, they make them look very pretty. And when you see them without the filter, you're like, damn.
Pretty.
It's lies.
You're
it's
lying
deceitful.
to me.
I feel like this gives men the go to say they make more money than they do.
Yeah, we should lie too.
Yeah, say that
I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, you're 6 feet. You make 500 to $1 million a year, and
I just live like this just because I want to.
Just because I want to, because I'm humble.
I'm humble.
I'm a humble
man. I'm a humble man.
Humble beginnings.
Great job. Yeah, I started from the bottom, got the way up.
Yeah. I just want to keep my roots.
This Corolla, I just love the Corolla. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Because I'm like, the next morning, what does the guy do?
Yeah.
When they wake up in the morning, what does he do?
I don't know.
And he sees that.
He's like...
And the makeup is not there.
Like, it would be different if the guy knew.
If he knew, that's one thing. If he knew,
then it's like, that's one thing. Like, all right, dude, that's all you. You like what you like. That's cool. That's all cool for you. But now, this guy's getting up, and he's like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who did I wake up with this total stranger?
You gentlemen out there, be careful. All right? Stay safe and be careful.
Yeah.
Well, that was our show for today.
No, yes.
That was our show for today.
That was our show for
today.
And
it's also coming to an end. Right?
Yes, it is coming to an end. It is. Oh. You didn't...
No, it's coming to an end.
Oh, is that...
Do you want me to like and subscribe? And
Oh, no.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, and like that button. Guys, this is part of the bit. All right. But no, seriously, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, subscribe. It definitely helps out for sure.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. And remember, be safe, be happy, and always be respectful. Thanks, guys.
And have a good night.